Hey guys, welcome back. So we're starting today's episode back in the Redstone City. So I built this off camera and honestly, this farm itself was very insane. So we'll go over to free cam. Also, I hope you guys don't mind that I'm using free cam. It's just very helpful for some things, especially showing off builds after I rebuild them. So this is another stem farm. If you guys remember, our villager block palette involves a lot of crimson stem. This build this farm can do both crimson and warp. Um, I really like it though. I honestly I can't not say I don't like this farm. It's amazing. I built this off camera. I did time lapse it, so I'm probably gonna just release the time lapse as like a short just to mess around with those because I haven't really ever messed around with YouTube shorts. And I am gonna do the same on TikTok. I built this. This is the collection area. So this initially was just like a simple item sorter, and then I ended up having to do the water stream kind of thing with honey blocks because this does produce a lot, and the hoppers could not keep up when I would let it just run. So far we have this much of the crimson stem, not as much as the warp, just because I was only farming crimson stem for the majority of it. We have a lot of this stuff because this produce um, but this produces a lot of the crimson root, which I have a feeling we're gonna end up bone mealing some of this because bone meal is still an issue to get. This takes a lot of bone meal. The tree farm takes a lot of bone meal. It's just insane. So yeah, I like this farm. It's pretty simple. If I remember, I will put down the link to the tutorial. Someone created this farm, but then Sugarcraft did the made a video for the tutorial for it, so I'll probably just link their video for this because that's all I really remember who put the tutorial out. And yeah, so we're gonna head back over to our base because I have some other things I want to show you guys that I'm really excited for. Okay, so back over at the base, I want to show you guys something. So I went caving off camera just to kind of light up some of the caves but to make our slime farm more efficient. And we found this. Now, I wasn't recording because I am a full-time college student. A lot of times when I'm doing classes at home or I'm doing a Zoom call with my teachers, I'm kind of just playing Minecraft. And so I don't record during those times, but I was doing that caving and stuff, and I found this in a dungeon, and I wish I was recording, but I'm really happy we have this because it's my favorite disc in the entire game. So most likely we'll make a jukebox at some point and then we'll play it. But yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to kind of show you guys from over here because I haven't done much over here. The only thing I've really done in between episodes is build that tree farm and AFK it, which I just realized I'm going to have to go back and get more to get all the materials, but it's fine. So we're going to spend our day over here. Now, we only have 4 towers built, and that I kind of prepared myself for. So I will end up having to build 4 more towers, but I want to show you guys the placement for them and kind of explain how I'm going to build this today. Is we're going to do 4 towers. I'm going to time lapse them, but I'm not going to include those time lapses in the actual video, only because it's going to be a longer time lapse like the other one, and I'm not going to waste that time today because I have a plan. So most likely you'll also see the tower time lapse in a short as well, or if you want to go to TikTok, I'll probably end up posting them there as well. So we have 4 towers, 2 here. These 2 are going to signify our entrance, or our back half entrance for this village. It's a little bit farther apart than the other one, but that's because of the terrain, and then I'm going to run out of rockets. We have this one right here. This is just going to be our 4th tower. So we have 4 more towers to build, which I'll do those really quickly off camera. And then I want to build the entire wall, or the majority of the wall, for this episode. So that being said, I'm going to gather up materials. Probably have to go back to the tree farms, and then I'm going to time lapse these towers. So I'll see you guys in like just a second because I'm not even going to bother showing you guys the time lapse. Alright guys, so all 4 towers are done. And let's just take a look real quick. They're basically carbon copies of the other 4, pretty much. But yeah, these are all the towers we're doing for this build, unless I change my mind and I have to add maybe 2 more. So yeah, I honestly like it. These 2, I realized as I was building this one that I probably should have moved it over and put it a little bit farther down, but I told myself the reason I'm building over here is to stop myself from having to terraform a lot because it's not flat and I have an issue of building on terrain. I almost always want to build on a flat area. So that's kind of why I chose to do it in this location, particularly because it's a different biome change throughout, and it's not flat. It challenged me a little bit more. So I think it is what it is. I moved this tower farther back to avoid it from being too close to that one. The only issue with moving this back and what I was trying to avoid is there is, if I can, it's like, is it that I'm scared I'm gonna land in it. Right here, powder snow. So unfortunately, this is going to be in our way. I'm going to have to try and just kind of move my way around it, or at least get rid of it. The wall will most likely end up taking like a diagonal shape or a little bit of a turn to it, and that's fine with me. So for the rest of the video, actually the majority of the video now, is I want to kind of take you guys through my thought process of how I'm going to build this wall, because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't designed this wall yet. I have no idea how I want to build it. I know the blocks and that's about it. So I kind of wanted to guys just go through the thought process of it with you guys. Oh, also I forgot to mention, I turned fog back on. It's just at like maybe 12 or 14. It makes it look a little bit better, and it is what it is. Also before I forget, I have this. It just tells me light levels when I press F7. Numbers, and that's helpful for the village because I don't want any of our villagers in here to die, and I don't want a lot of iron golem spawns as well, and I'll show you guys also an issue where we have with the iron golems in a moment. So yeah, I want to kind of go through my thought process behind building this wall, and I'll still time-lapse it, so we'll probably do a mixture of like commentary and time-lapse throughout each part of this. So I have a few things I need to do beforehand, like lighting up the rest of this area. I need to cover up a few of these holes. Those are the only form of terraforming I want to get done. Take down that nether portal, and I think after that I should have enough materials for part of it. So we might not get the entire wall done, but that is what it is. Real quick though, let's go fly over here because I want to show you guys the issue with iron golems and having free cam will be helpful for this as well. We have iron golems spawning, and this is not a lot because I ended up killing 2 and then I ended up dying to 1 because I miscalculated how high up I was in the air. So it is what it is. Down over here though, you guys can tell they're spawning down here. So I think I need string, so I'm gonna have to AFK for string, and then I'm gonna have to probably like put string throughout here because they still spawn even when I have it all lit up. So that's an issue I need to take care of. Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know, I'm just clearing something out right now, but for anyone who doesn't know, the fastest way to get rid of powdered snow, because it is absolutely annoying, is actually water. As you see, the moment the water hits the powdered snow or runs over it, it gets rid of it, whereas if I was to take a shovel, for example, on this one, it takes a lot longer. It's about the same. No tools is faster than your hand, so yeah, I felt like sharing that, and back to clearing things out. Alright guys, so I might have seriously underestimated this project. Holy crap. Okay, so I knew this was going to take me a while to do, but no, it's going to take a really long time to do this entire village. Real quick, I'm going to warn you guys, if you hear anything in the background, my window is open. It's finally cooled off where I live, and I really just want to have my window open before it gets really hot again, so I'm taking advantage of it. So, what have I done? Not a lot, but I have. So, I've done this blue concrete. This is going to be the layout for the front wall, because I wasn't going to do the blue concrete, and then I realized I probably should, and thank God I did, because 1, a lot of concrete, but 2, this is a very weird lineup, and honestly that's fine. It's my first ever giant wall that I'm doing something like this, and I'm learning, and this is one thing I'm learning. So first off, here is what I'm thinking for the wall design. It's going to be similar to the tower, except for we're going to have our top layer be dark prismarine, but the prismarine is going to be an issue. I kind of was thinking, oh, I could totally get this entire wall built in this episode, like all the way around. Yeah, no, that's a fat lie on my end. I don't even think I'm going to get this wall from the front end even done between all 4 towers. I think what we're going to focus on today for the rest of this video will be this wall right here. So it is weirdly lined up. I think all of the concrete is weirdly placed, and that's just fine. It is what it is. So first layer is going to be deep slate tiles. I am going to time lapse this, but as I time lapse, I'm going to be making cuts to talk to you guys about each part. I am thinking of leaving it hollow, so I have a feeling that we're going to actually be able to leave these here, for now at least. The top ones are probably going to have to come off, but I'm not sure. We might build I want to build a walkway across the top, but oh, I forgot. Nice. I want to build a walkway across the top, and I probably will, but I might just make a walkway going down the bottom. The insides of all of these walls are going to be hollow because it's going to save me so much time and energy, because I am going to have to mine for a bunch of resources. So that being said, I'm going to get the first layer done, enjoy that quick time lapse, and then I'll be back once that part is all done. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I haven't designed this or test built this at all, so everything is a test in this episode. I think everything going forward with the village will be a test, for the most part. So honestly, I was worried that the turning factor would really mess up how it looked, but honestly, I quite love how it looks, and I think it fits my type of building well, which is very hectic, and my type of playing of Minecraft, which is also very hectic. So going with this, these I'm going to try and do something cool with them, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I kind of want to make like an archway, even I even want to make like an archway, maybe like going from parts of this out over the entire thing. But initially I was kind of hoping I could do something that was like unorganized with the type of like switching the layers, but I think a simple 1 and then skipping and going to a 2 and doing that all the way across is what's going to look better. So next is going to be the stone layer, and each layer will be 4 blocks high, and then the switching will be 2 blocks into the next layer. So I'm going to start working on the stone layer, and then I'll be back once that's all done. Alright, it's just about to get dark. I'll sleep before we continue on with this, but this is the second layer. I haven't done the switching, and I just realized that, so I'll go back and do that before I continue with the stripped crimson wood. But yeah, honestly, I feel like some of these might be a little too high on there, but honestly, I think it's fine. It looks good. I'm not going to change it, because if I start nitpicking with it, it's never going to get done. So next stage, the crimson wood. So I'm going to do the switching in the crimson wood, and then I'll be back. Alright, the crimson section is done. I still forgot to switch it over, but that's fine. So the wall, you can kind of tell how tall I'm going to make it. I wanted to make it pretty proportional to the towers itself, so I decided that the wall is going to stop at the beginning of our windows. So any side that has a wall to it will not have that top window section, but that's perfectly fine with me. We might make stairs on the inside, I'm not sure yet. So the next part will be, I'm going to need more crimson wood probably, so I'm going to grab that. The next part is going to be the dark prismarine. Wherever I put it, right there. I'm running low on this, so I'm going to have to go and AFK for some dye, because I have enough shards, I don't have enough dye, so we'll have to take care of that. So I'm going to do the final layer of just the wall itself, and then I will be back. Alrighty, so final layer is all done. It is really tall, holy crap. I'm gonna take all of this down, because right now we won't need it. We'll probably add some type of decoration into the layers, whether we do like some windows somewhere. I'm not sure yet about that. Where is a skeleton underneath me, I think. I'm not sure about what we'll do towards like decorating the layers in between and stuff, towards like detailing. I have to think about that. I'll probably do windows, but we'll decide at some point. So next I want to do this. So these, I think it's 4 wide, so that's going to make this a little bit complicated, but that's, it is what it is. I'm going to do the spruce. I'm going to need more spruce too. Right there. I'm going to do the spruce. I kind of want to do like a little like entryway type thing where you have like a little bit of a turn, and then I'll finish off whatever layer is on top, like or something. So I got a lot of thinking to do for this one, so I will be back once I'm all done with it. Holy crap, I don't hate it. So because of the way that this wall is shaped and just the weirdness of it all, I wanted to kind of make an entrance that was weird. I'm not sure if this will actually be the main entrance because I don't want to do doors, and just with the direction that it's at right now, it might be really weird to do like fences. So we might make an entrance in like the side towers, and then just have to go through, have a fence gate back here, and walk through the entire entrance. But an entrance isn't that important to me because honestly I have my wings. I don't think I have my wings. I have 2 extra pairs of wings. I'm gonna have to go end busting again at some point for more shulker boxes, so I don't really think an entrance will be an issue for us, but just in case, I'll do something. I'll figure something out. But I really like this. I can't even explain how much I like this because I really wasn't expecting it to look like this. I had no idea what I was doing, as you guys probably could tell. But yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look bad. Jeez, I can't speak. It doesn't look bad, so I have to just kind of finish up the top. And I do want to kind of do something similar with these pillars. I want to do something very similar with the you know what, guys, I messed up. I gotta fix this. I gotta take this all down and replace it one inside because I'm an idiot. So I'm gonna end the time lapses. I'm gonna end the video here because I am tired and I don't feel like fixing this on camera. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a big fat thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Tell me you guys are enjoying the videos, and I am sorry for the way this video is, but man, this is a massive project, and I wanted to kind of walk through and show you guys the real thought process behind all of this. We didn't finish the wall because I messed up, and so that's fine. We'll finish it. I'll finish it off camera, and then I'll tell you guys all about it afterwards. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna take all the blocks and place the same pattern inside, and then take the outside down, just so I don't have to redo the. Yeah, okay. That is all, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna work on this slowly but surely. I have to do a lot of other farms and stuff to kind of get the blocks for it. So it's gonna be a massive project, but that's a mega build for us, and one that I have never done before. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. And that's where I'm going to end it for today. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.